Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about intermittent fasting and your adrenals. So the question is, should you do intermittent fasting if you have an adrenal body type or you have weakness with your adrenals or high cortisol, etc.? Now if you do a search on this, you're going to be told that you shouldn't do intermittent fasting if you have adrenal weakness. So I disagree. Let me explain why. Now normally when you do intermittent fasting, your blood sugars come down. But if you have a pre-existing hypoglycemia or a low blood sugar situation, what will happen is the adrenals will work a little bit harder to stabilize your blood sugars, because one of the purposes of the adrenal is to increase cortisol when your blood sugars start to go low and counter this drop in blood sugar. And that's why another name of cortisol is called glucocorticoids, because it's a glucose hormone to help release glucose from the system and help normalize blood sugar. So it's a protective mechanism against blood sugars that go too low. So if you have hypoglycemia and you do intermittent fasting, you might notice symptoms of low blood sugar as you transition into fat burning, okay? Which could take, 3 days, a week, maybe 2 weeks, okay? But that's really easy to solve. You just add more fat, add more vegetable during the meal, moderate protein, and that's going to carry you to the next meal. But as far as intermittent fasting being bad for the adrenals, that's not true, because the adrenals are just doing their job. Just like if you had an infection, the adrenal glands would have to stimulate the white blood cells to fight off the infection. Is that bad? No, it's just a normal function of cortisol. I mean, if you exercise, for example, and you stimulate testosterone, is that bad? No, that's a normal thing that happens when you exercise. It stimulates certain hormones. Now, if you're an adrenal body type or you have adrenal fatigue, I do recommend you do intermittent fasting, because intermittent fasting will take a tremendous amount of stress, other stress, oxidative stress from your body. It helps decrease inflammation, okay? So right there, the need for cortisol to be released is going to be a lot less, because you're not going to have the inflammation, because this is very therapeutic for inflammation. So your immune system starts kicking in, it starts working better. So that's going to take more stress off the adrenals. But what I think that actually happens, if someone has a pre-existing low blood sugar situation and they do intermittent fasting and they feel like crap, and then they eat and they feel better, someone's going to conclude, oh, intermittent fasting is going to be stressful to the body, so it's going to be stressful for the adrenals. And one last point, if you're going to do intermittent fasting and you're having a hard time, just do it gradual. Do it very gradual until you're very comfortable, and then the body will start to change over to fat burning, and it'll be easier and easier. All right, thanks for watching. So we've been getting a lot of success stories, but I don't have your success story yet. So click the link down below and upload your before and after. I want to actually hear about your success story. I want to see your before and afters. And every week we do featured success stories. So click the link down below and share your success.